Welcome to our October angel reading. I am Sandra Ray, host of the Fiercely Spiritual podcast. I'm so glad you're here because I want to share so much with you about what's coming up in October. We're going to get straight into it, and I'm going to share with you the theme that has been coming up for October. I'm also going to share with you the planetary happenings, the cosmic events that we will be affected by during the month. And I'm going to share 4 angel cards that I have drawn for the month, and I'm going to explain all about those and what they mean. So let's get started. The theme that has been coming up for the month. First, the word unknown was coming up. And it's like we're going into this energy of the unknown, but also new truths was coming up. And it was like, we're going into this energy of the unknown, but we're delving into new truths. And of course, new truths are something that is currently unknown to us. So we're leaving behind what's known, what's familiar, what's comfortable. We're delving into the unknown. We're opening up to new truths. And that can sometimes be uncomfortable. So it's being aware that what we're going through, the month of October, the developments, the energy that we're going through, it's opening us up to something beautiful, something grand, something supreme. But it can feel as if we are in the unknown. And when we feel that way, we feel as if we're a little bit out of control, that things aren't within our control. And we love to be able to be under the impression that we are in control. I say under the impression because we are never in control. We can only control our own thoughts, how we feel about the world around us. We can never control other people, other events, situations, the universe as a whole. We can, as a collective, influence, but on an individual level, we are the masters of our own thoughts, and that's where we should focus rather than trying to change other people or events or circumstances outside of us. So bear that in mind. I'm going to go through the planetary alignments that are coming up for the month. So we start off the month, the very first day, the 1st of October, with a full moon in Aries. Now, I'll go through what this means in a minute. We are followed a few days later on the 4th with Pluto going direct. And then on the 13th, we have Mercury going retrograde. And we will be experiencing like this slowing down of energy. Again, I'll explain more about this in a minute. On the 16th, we have a super new moon in Libra. And then on the 2nd, we enter into Scorpio season. And the last day of the month, the 31st of October, we have a second full moon. So it's a blue moon in the sign of Taurus. And of course, the 31st of October is also Samhain, which is known as Halloween. And it's the celebration of the division between the light and the dark. It's when about 2,000 years ago in Celtic Ireland, Samhain was the celebration of going from the light into the darkness. And it was believed that at this time, there was the veil between the worlds was thinned. Hold on, I'm just going to check to see. My dog has got something. Yes, one of the boys' toys, which she shouldn't have. So I'll take that off her. Okay, so the veil between the worlds was thinning, and it was a time where it allowed spirits to pass through. So in Ireland, people used to dress up as evil spirits to ward off the evil spirits, and of course to welcome in the beloved spirits or the souls that had passed. So they did lots of things to celebrate this time, and they would have prepared food, they would have lit fires to aid the sun as it was waning in power, and they would have put out their own fires in their houses and relit them from the bonfires that they were lighting. So there was lots of traditions around this, and of course we still continue on some of these traditions today in Halloween, where we're dressing up and lighting bonfires, and there is huge significance to it. So the full moon falling on the first and the last day of each of the month is hugely significant as well. October is going to be a busy month, to say the least. Although when I say busy, there's a lot happening planetary wise, but there is going to be that slowing down of energy. So let's go into it. So with the two full moons, firstly in Aries and then in Taurus, as you know, the full moon energy is all about that releasing, letting go, that cleansing and healing energy. So we get a sense that with two full moons at the beginning and end of the month, there's so much that we are purging, that we're letting go of. And remember what I talked about, the theme of the month, the unknown and new truths. Of course, if we are entering into the new, to make space for the new, we have to purge the old. So that is going to be complemented by these two full moons at the start and end of the month. So also we have the Mercury energy, where Mercury is going retrograde, everything is slowing down, and Mars is still retrograde. So we're going to be getting a sense of going within. And of course, in the Northern Hemisphere, October is the time where the light is waning, the nights are getting darker. And we do have a sense of going within, of being more in our homes and being more in that space of nurturing our energy. And it's the perfect time to spend some time in introspection, to meditate, to allow yourself to embrace the darkness that we're going into, embrace your inner truths, and to allow your inner light to shine for you, to light up whatever it is that needs to be released. So as we go through the month, we also enter into Scorpio season, where the Scorpio energy is going to be predominant through the latter half of the month and coming into November. And Scorpio, as you may know, is this passionate energy. It's determined, it's brave, sometimes stubborn, but also resourceful. So we'll have this slowing down of energy, this releasing energy, but we'll have a sense of being uplifted again a little bit with the Scorpio energy towards the end of the month. And we might find that we're entering, we've done a lot of the release work, and we're entering into that feeling of being more in our truth, in our power, and aligning with the unknown and these new truths that are coming in. So as we go through the month, we also have these angel cards which are guiding us, which I've drawn. So at the start of the month, this butterfly and dragonfly mandala is the card that came up first. So this is the card of transformation and spiritual development. So we have the butterflies, which are the beautiful air energy, the dragonflies, which are the water energy. So the water is soothing, healing. The air energy is uplifting with breath of life. And also we have this beautiful purpley hues, which are all about psychic development, spiritual development, opening of the third eye. So again, remember I was saying about October being a month to go within. And if you do want to develop spiritually, it's a great time to start tuning into your internal gifts and talents, the things that maybe you ignored or have been ignoring, and just to honor your inner wisdom and your inner truths as well. So we continue on through the month. The second card that has come up is this beautiful cosmic tuning fork. So the card of inner harmony, of harmony with the earth, with the universe, with the cosmos. And this cosmic tuning fork, it gives us the opportunity to come into harmonic resonance with, firstly, ourselves with our own energy, and then expanding out to the Earth's energy, the universe, the cosmos. So working on ourselves first and foremost, as always. And again, this is beautifully, it just links in so beautifully with the energy of transformation, of the butterfly and dragonfly mandala that's coming up at the start. So transformation, and then coming into harmonic resonance with this cosmic tuning fork. So we're giving the opportunity to be in a state of resonance, to be in our power, to be aligned and harmonious, and to align all of our chakras with this harmonic tuning or cosmic tuning fork. If you ever listen to solfeggio frequencies, you'll be familiar with the frequency, the 9 solfeggio frequencies, which is the frequency of each of our chakras. And you will be able to attune to those frequencies. Of course, you don't have to listen to them necessarily. You can simply tune into them within your own inner mind. You can tune into that harmony, and you can ask the angels to help you with that alignment as well. Then moving on, we have Raguel, which is the guardian angel of spiritual perception. So if you can see in this card, there's a beautiful beam of light going upwards from the middle of the card, and then these beautiful angel wings and feathers all around the wings. So spiritual perception, again, beautifully linked to the previous cards of spiritual development and transformation. So spiritual perception is all about opening up to what you are perceiving, how you are seeing yourself in the world, and remembering that we are all a spark of the divine. We are all made from the one light, one source, and we forget that we are the energy of the divine. With the divine has poured its energy into our physical bodies, and we've forgotten that. We think we are these physical beings with finite life, and we forget that we are infinite spirit. So it's tuning back into that truth, that knowledge, and working with this beautiful angel Raguel so that you can remember who you are and tune back into your true self, your energy, and your power. And then towards the end of the month, we have our final card, which is Raguel. And this is the guardian angel of the 4 winds. So again, beautiful energy. The 4 winds brings that energy of balance. The north wind blows away obstacles. The south wind comes in with the power of nature to bring positivity. The east wind brings with it new opportunities and growth. And then the west wind is a gentle, comforting wind. So we have the combination of these 4 winds, and we can work with this energy to heal, to empower, to bring comfort, to bring new opportunities, and to blow away obstacles. So really positive cards that are coming up here, and really a sign to get back into your spiritual power, to move forward in your spiritual development, remembering who you are, remembering the truth of who you are, remembering how powerful you are, and not letting this energy, the theme for the month of the unknown and new truths, not letting it knock you over, so to speak. Being in your power, knowing that whatever is going on around you, even if there is chaos surrounding you, that you can stand strong in your power, knowing that you are all powerful, all loving, knowing that you are a spark of the divine, knowing that the divine is flowing in you and through you. You are the divine. So embracing that truth, embracing the truth of who you are, and opening up to new truths. So maybe that is the new truth that we all have to accept on greater levels, because knowing it is very different to understanding it deeply, to really deeply living that truth. And when we start living that truth, that's when we completely and truly step into our power. And it's not to say that we won't have days where we might step out of that truth. We might have supreme clarity some days, and then other days we might go back to a space of not really being in that clarity. And it's like a dance. We take a step forward, a step to the side, a step back, and we're dancing with this energy, and but all the time stepping towards it, all the time making progress. Even if it seems that we're taking a sidestep, we are progressing on our path, even if it seems like the path might be a little bit longer than we had hoped for. But it's enjoying the journey, enjoying the process, enjoying the view along the way, taking the scenic route, and absolutely embracing it and loving it and having gratitude for it. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. And I will see you for the next forecast in a few weeks. Bye bye.